everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is MTG Ghoul Dude. And how's everybody doing? How's everybody been? Been doing pretty good. Over this past weekend, I went and picked up a Murders at Karlov Manor, and I also got some play boosters to go along with it. But the reason why I stopped in was because I wanted to look through their singles. Picked up a Razor Lash Transmogger, and I think that's actually the last one I need for a deck. The Tyrannax Atrocity, I can't remember if I had that one in Galta. This Jarena was actually pretty cool looking, so I picked it up. Thousand Moon Smithy, I think I might end up putting that in Atla. And these are just some cards that I thought were just gorgeous. The Everflowing Well, which actually might go into Orvar because it makes copies. Souls of the Lost is just the black Termagoyf. A borderless, an alternate art, Restless Prairie, Restless Ridge, and I love the Vents. The Vents is pretty good looking too. And these are some of the cards from the precons, which I'm going to try out and see how they fit. Progenitor's Icon, this one kind of caught my eye because it is a tribal type card. It says when it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type, tap it, add 1 mana of any color. For 3 mana, that's not bad. It's a regular old mana rock. But its second ability says the next spell of the chosen type you cast this turn can be cast as though it had flash, so you can cast zombies at instant speed. Wataya Trainer Prodigy. I didn't actually read all of it, but I read it. I picked it up because it's a dinosaur card. And I also found a lifetime pass holder. I'm looking to try and build an undeck, so this is going to be going in that one, and I didn't have it, so thought that was pretty cool. And the shop owner gave me a veto promo for stopping in and buying a pre-release kit. Let's see if we can focus this up just a little bit and see if we can. Oh yeah, that's better. All right, so we're gonna go on ahead and open the pre-release kit first because that's something I know all y'all want to see. I haven't seen any of it. I like the little messages that you can see. Teysa Karlov is dead. You got +1/+1 counters. You got suspected. A suspected creature has menace and can't be blocked. It can't be blocked except for 2 more creatures. In case solved. And we all got all kinds of other little poison, unlock, flying, stun, unlock, poison, stun, and flying. But that is the box before the box of the kit, and that's actually pretty cool looking. For those of you that won't be, getting into opening kits, I want to break everything down so you guys can see it if that's what y'all want. I mean, I might leave a timestamp for anybody that just wants to go on ahead and look. But yeah, that's the art on the inside of the box. I kind of ripped it. But yeah, that's actually pretty neat. Pretty interesting. But with that out of the way, we're going to go on ahead and set that off to the side. We're going to open... Oh, man. Ain't this something. We got a Golgari dice. That's pretty cool. And what is our promo? Leave that out. Nope. That's a reminder sheet. That's a separator card. Oh, we got a commercial district. Oh, man, that is awesome. I actually have a deck I want to put that in, so probably gonna go in Corvold because it's another fetch land. And do you get... Oh, and I got Voja. That's actually really cool. It could go in Voja if I decided I wanted to build it. It's a Tribal Wolves card. And if you didn't know, each one of these packs, these premium packs, is coming with one of 3 or 4 of these. So Voja, Jaws of the Conclave, for 2, a red, a green, and a white. It's a 5/5. It's a legendary creature wolf with Vigilance Trample Ward 3 whenever Voja, Jaws of the Conclave attacks. Put X +1/+1 counters on each creature you control, where X is the number of elves you control. Draw a card for each wolf you control. So that's actually pretty cool. And like I said, I do have the Commercial District foil, which is pretty nice, to be honest. Let y'all get a good look at that, and that's really pretty looking. Alright, so on to the packs. Y'all, for anybody that didn't just want to see what the pre-release card was, now we have the boosters. I really don't know what to expect out of the set or what I'm looking to pull out of this set, but you know, it is what it is. So we have a Loxodon Eavesdropper, Museum Night Watch. We're going to move these over here. Projector Inspector, Galvanize, Snarling Gorehound, that's a dog. Pick your poison. The Chase is on. Concealed Weapon. Private Eye, we get a Homunculus. That's actually pretty cool. Other detectives you control get +1/+1. Surveillance Monitor. Oh. And our rare is Forensic Gadgeteer. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, investigate. This goes straight into Urza. Yep, that's a good rare. Oh, man, that is a gorgeous War Leader's Call. That is awesome looking. Set that off to the side. Sanitation Automaton. And it enters the battlefield, Surveil 1. Pretty cool. We got a Detective Clue token. Put all our rares up there. Going ahead and move into pack number 2. Hotshot Investigators. Gearbane Orangutan. Macabre Reconstruction. Vengeful Creeper. That's a plant. That might go into what's it called? Ilath, because that is a plant travel deck. Market Watch Phantom. Behind the Mask actually looks pretty unique to me, because if you're old enough to remember the movie Face Off, then if you know, you know. It kind of actually looks like one of their faces. But it's also a good gotcha spell. Shady Informant. Groveled Haunch. It's a white food equipment. That's wild. Mistway Spy. Crawl Whip Cracker. It's pretty unique. That's pretty cool. I'm going to set those unique cards right there. Frantic Scapegoat. I love there's one in here that I really want. Oh, Case of the Stash Skeleton. You make a skeleton. This one was actually on my radar. I wonder if I can make this just a little bit better for you guys. Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, Case of the Stash Skeleton. I have no idea what the mechanics are in this set, so I'm just going to move along. But that is our rare. Aftermath Analyst. Pretty. Oh, we got a double foil pack. Oh, and that Niv Mizzet is gorgeous looking. Yeah, Niv Mizzet the Guild Pack. That's actually pretty cool. On to the next pack. Inside Source. Reasonable Doubt. Counter-target spell unless its controller pays 2. Felonious Rage. Repeat Offender. Tunnel Tipster. Thinking Cap. That's actually kind of funny. Murder. Of course they had to have murder. Night Drinker Marori. Lumbering Laundry. That's different. It's a golem. Huh. It's an artifact. It's a 4/5 artifact for 5. The Killer Among Us. Case of the Gorgon's Kiss. Delaney, Streetwise Lookout. Oh, that's a mythic. Creatures you control with power 2 or less can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. If an ability of a creature you control with power 2 or less triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. I think that one's actually a really good one. Another Reconstruction. It's a pooper. They give us the poopers. That's actually pretty cool. And that force is actually really nice too. Set those off to the side. Yeah. And that's a foil stack. So, what have you guys been pulling out of Murders of Karlov Manor? Like I said, I wasn't too big on the set, but I thought it was going to be really cool. Oh, and I love... That's a... Looks like it's a multiple piece. Like, did the Niv Mizzet didn't have it on it? Huh. What card is that? Oh. It's a clue. With a clue on the back. That's very unique. Rubble Belt Maverick. I want to... Oh, man, this is going to bother me if I don't get this. There we go. That's better. Bubble Smuggler. It's an octopus fish. Sanguine Savior. Huh. Agency Coroner. Very Snoop. Unauthorized Exit. It's a bounce spell. Chalk Outline. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 white and blue detective creature token and then investigate. It's an enchantment. Oh. Presumed Dead. Then we got the Scene of the Crime. It's actually pretty cool looking. Another Aftermath Analyst. And then we got a Colix Visionary Inventor. Menace, War 2, and Haste. Whenever attacks, sacrifice any number of other creatures. Oh, this is another one of those. Pretty good ones. Agency Outfitter and an Island. Yeah. I'm just glad to be opening up Magic cards. Woo! Send y'all for a ride a little bit. Nope. We have a Fugitive Codebreaker. Pretty weird looking. I kind of like the clues. Suspicious Detonation. Rot Farm Mortipede. Escape Tunnel. It's actually going to be one of the big cards that I'm probably going to pick up from the set. Due Diligence. Crime Stopper Sprite. Gravestone Spriter. For 2, it's a 1/3. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. Exile it from your graveyard. Exile target card from your graveyard. From a graveyard. Makeshift Binding. It's a Oblivion Ring for... that gains you life. Agency Outfitter. Perimeter Enforcer. Soul Search. I like this art right here. That's actually pretty cool. Target opponent reveals their hand. You may choose an non-land card from it. Exile that card. If the card's mana value is 1 or less, create a... Oh my goodness. This is just like Castigate if you remember the older cards. Pyrotechnic Performer. Disguise for a red. It's a 2 mana 3/2. Oh yeah, I've heard about this one. This one's actually pretty good. Oh! There it is. That's what I wanted. I wanted a Krenko. And I got a Krenko. Because this will go straight into like one of my decks. Yeah. Krenko Barrington Street. Yeah, I play artifact decks all kinds of ways. So that's a good include. Man, that's a 3-pack rare. A 3 rare pack. And a foil land. What? That is wild. So we got Izoni Center of the Web. With Menace. For 4 and a black and a green. Whenever she enters the battlefield or attacks, you may collect evidence 4. If you do, create 2/1 black and green spider creature tokens with Menace and Reach. Sacrifice 4 tokens, surveil 2, then draw 2 cards, and you gain 2 life. Huh, that's pretty neat. So far, this kit was actually not bad at all. Make your move. Store target artifact or enchantment with power 4 or greater. Or creature. Huh. Dog Walker. Human Citizen. Does that make a dog token? When it's turn face up, create 2 tapped 1/1 white dog creature tokens. Offender at Large. Extract Confession. Topiary Panther. This one I really wanted to go into a deck. That'll go in the Filet deck. Crowd Control Warden. Demand Answers. Gleaming Gear Drake. Sacrifice an artifact, put a 1/1 counter on it. Persuasive Interrogators. Gorgon detectives. Whenever it enters the battlefield, investigate. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, target opponent gets 2 poison counters. Wild. Hedge Whisperer. Insidious Roots is another one. A couple of guys in the zombie Discord chat have been talking this card up because it helps you make infinite mana. Like you need help making infinite mana, and what's it called in zombies? Our rare is Kellen, Inquisitive Prodigy. I'm from the south. Human Fairy Detective 3/4 for 2, a green and a blue. Investigate. You may play an additional land this turn, so it's a growth spiral. And whenever it attacks, destroy up to 1 target artifact. If you control that artifact, draw a card. Interesting. Vengeful Creeper, a land, and a detective. Foil stack. And then these are the ones that I was given from the store owner. So these could be anything. Alright. We get a pooper. Oh, these are backwards, aren't they? Yeah. Oh well. Well, it is what it is. Swamp. Topiary Panther. That's awesome. A Leyline of the Guild Pact. Wow, that's a heck of a way to start it. Man. Yeah, this is probably one of the best cards in the set, because if you may begin with it on the battlefield if it's in your opening hand. Each and all land permanent you control is all colors. Lands you control are every basic land type in addition to their colors, to their type. So it's just basically just play whatever you want, however you want. And I thought it was odd because it had green in every pip. So you can pay 4 green for this or the colors. Yeah, that's actually kind of wild. That's actually a pretty great rare. Presumed Dead. Lightning Helix makes a return. Wisps Drinker Vampire. Magnetic Sniffer. Enters the battlefield. Return target equipment card from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to Magnetic Sniffer. Oh. Bubble Smuggler. Oh, that is a gorgeous card. Deduce. For 1 and a blue, you can draw a card and investigate. Interesting. Rubble Belt Maverick. Oh man, this is the one that I laughed at. I was talking to a friend of mine about this one, and I just thought it was hilarious because it is a red herring. It's a clue fish, and it's awesome. Slice from the Shadows, Crowd Control, and Seasons Consultant. Going ahead and straighten these up. Them in a nice, neat pile. Last pack. Let's see what we got. Hope it's something good. You always want to end on a good note. But then again, the pretty cool looking. The Leyline of the Guild Pact is pretty good. You can't really beat that too much. Public Thought Fair. Case of the Crimson Pulse. When it enters the battlefield, discard a card, then draw 2 cards. To solve, you have no cards in hand. You go Hellbent. And when it's solved, at the beginning of your upkeep, discard your hand and then draw 2 cards. That's kind of meh. Knife. Oh. It's a clue equipment. Nice. Case of the... Oh. Call a Surprise Witness. Return target creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a flying counter on it. It's a spirit in addition to its other types. That's pretty wild. Loxodon Eavesdropper. Reasonable Doubt. Person of Interest. Behind the Mask. Ooh, I'm going to love playing that one. That's a murder. That's pretty cool. Shady Informant and Griffin Yent Trafficker. So, all in all, I think that was pretty good. That Leyline definitely made up the good bit of the value on this one. But you guys let me know how I did, because, you know, I'm not big on card prices. I'll look them up later, and I might post it down below. But other than that, I think I did pretty good opening a pre-release kit. But that is going to be it for today, everybody. And I really appreciate everybody that likes, comment, and subscribes. And let me know what you guys think about this set down below in the comments. And I will see you guys next time in the graveyard.